Okay, so we are talking about our ionic compounds and naming. So if we want to start, we need to figure out we can reverse engineer basically these given ionic compound formulas. So we know that Rb, or rubidium, is going to be 1, and we know that iodine is also going to be 1. So what we'll have to do is go in, find Rb. So if we go to our periodic table, and we see that rubidium is in group 1, that means it's going to have 1 valence electron. So that means it's going to lose 1, because it's easier to lose 1 than gain 7. And iodine, we should know by now, is in group 17. So we know it is a -1. So the nice thing is that these will cancel each other out. We could do the crisscross method, but we know 1 is equal to -1 to balance it out. So we have our Rbi, which means that we are going to have rubidium iodide. In case it doesn't sound like it. Alright, so this is what we would do to reverse engineer it. So we know rubidium, we know iodide, rubidium iodide. So let's find out what we're going to do with this one. So we have barium, which is in group 2, and we have nitrogen, which is in group 15. Because if we look at 15, we know it's going to gain 3 valence electrons. So we have a 3-. This is where the crisscross method is going to come more in handy. So this is where we understand that our 3 and our 2 come from. So that's what it equals. So that being said, we know this one will be barium nitride. Alright, so this is what we're doing with all of our monoatomic ionic compounds. Remember, mono just means our 1 cation, 1 anion. They do not have a polyatomic. Alright, so let's reverse it. Let's do the opposite. So we know potassium is in group 1, and we remember from up there that iodine is in group 17, so it's a minus. These are going to equal out, so we will just have Ki for our formula. That's all that one is. Now magnesium sulfide might be a little bit tougher, so we have magnesium, which if we look coming over, magnesium's in group 2, so that means it is going to be a 2+. Sulfide, if we go in here, is going to be a 2-. So nice thing is these are going to balance out. So we'll have MgS, and that's our example. So this is our homework assignment 9.3. This should be pretty easy, simple after what we did yesterday. Go ahead and finish it up, and you have your periodic table on the back that gives you examples, and you should be good to go. All right, please email if you have any questions.